It's the 420 radio show, and it's your host, Art the Ghost, blowing smoke. You already know, but check me out every Wednesday, you know? It's the ARTIKLEDAGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, the radio show. It's the ARTIKLEDAGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, the radio show. I talk that bud, I show that love, you know what's up. I give it up, I blow that smoke, it ain't no joke. Article the Ghost. 420, blow that smoke, man, I do this every day. Stuff them cones, light it up, and then I blow that hay. You want that truth, I spit them facts. This is more than just rap. It get quiet in here, but I got that loud pack. This is one hot song, tell a DJ bring it back. Man, I'm trying to tell ya I'm a roller sack like that. Tune in every Wednesday for the inspiration, information, like, comment, and subscriptions. Algorithms, I'ma participate, but I'ma be in the clouds until a later day. Let's go. The ARTIKLEDAGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, the radio show host. It's the 420 radio show, and it's your host, Art the Ghost, doing the most. You already know I'm in the back smoking the roach, but I'm about to take y'all into this news segment brought to you by Marijuana Moment and StillBeatingFactory.com, where you can get royalty-free beats to play on your media platform. So go ahead and click that link down below, StillBeatingFactory.com. But let's get into this news segment. Okay, this newsletter reads, NCAA panel moves to end cannabis ban. Biden touts marijuana moves for Juneteenth. Congressional reso on legal cannabis and expungements. Nevada possession limit increase, and Pennsylvania hemp grants. Okay, here is the top things to know. The NCAA's Committee on Competitive Safeguards and Medical Aspects of Sports is calling for marijuana to be removed from the organization's list of banned substances for student athletes. President Joe Biden touted his marijuana pardons and federal cannabis scheduling review in a proclamation marking the Juneteenth holiday. Representative Ayanna Pressley and 16 co-sponsors filed a resolution in Congress saying that the U.S. has a moral obligation to meet foundational promise of guaranteed justice for all, in part by legalizing marijuana and overdose prevention sites, as well as expunging drug-related records. Nevada Governor Joe Lombardo signed an omnibus marijuana bill that will more than double the legal possession amount, consolidate licensing rules, and broaden eligibility for participation in cannabis industry by people with prior felony convictions. The Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture is awarding nearly $400,000 in matched funding to promote the hemp market, including by creating a curriculum to teach high school and college students about the many uses of the cannabis plant. Okay, now we're moving on to federal. Democratic Presidential Marianne Williamson discussed her support for decriminalizing drugs. The U.S. Sentencing Commission published proposed sentencing guidelines policy priorities for the amendment cycling ending May 1st, 2024. Representative Ilhan Omar said, "We must recognize that we cannot prosecute and incarcerate our way to sustainable public safety. That building that trust requires that we address the system that allows racial discrimination, from the disproportionate arrest and incarceration rates Black and brown people face to the marijuana laws that criminalize Black and brown people." Representative Betty McCollum tweeted, "With Minnesota state law taking effect of August 1st, there's important information about federal laws that still apply related to cannabis use for workers, gun owners, and those living in federally subsidized housing." Okay, now we're moving on to states. Rhode Island Governor Dan McKee signed a bill allowing marijuana businesses to advertise. New Jersey's Deputy Assembly Speaker said that broad legalization provisions may be stripped from a psilocybin bill leaving a more medically focused amended proposal that could advance. A New York senator said he will continue to pursue proposed marijuana reform legislation that did not pass this session. A Tennessee representative said other lawmakers who privately support marijuana reform told him they voted against it because they are just too scared to do it right now. Connecticut regulators filed revised cannabis testing rules. Arizona regulators filed revised medical cannabis rules. California regulators are moving to re-opt emergency rules on tracking cannabis goods leaving licensed retail premises and delivery vehicles. Utah regulators proposed a monthly update about the medical cannabis program. The Iowa Office of Drug Control Policy launched a new website to educate people about new emerging drugs. Nevada regulators will consider rules changing concerning ventilation plan requirements for cannabis consumption lounges and other business issues on Tuesday. And that was your news segment for the 420 radio show, brought to you by Marijuana Moment and Still Beating Productions LLC. I'm gonna drop both of these links down in the description so you can go check the website out, and you can also check out the article that I had just read so you can catch up on the rest of the article that I did not read. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, let's get back into this music piece. If you like content like this, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted when I drop new episodes. You know what I'm talking about? But you know how we do. We're going to get back into this smoking session. You feel me? 420. We out. Peace.
Doing 95, getting high on 85. Doing 95, man, I'm high on 85. Doing 95, getting high on 85. Doing 95.
2K23, Durango RT. The octane red with 20 inches, scorpions on my feet. I'm smoking cones, I'm in my zone, listen to the beats. I'm dropping bars and dodging cars, riding in the luxury. Got that beat behind that seat, man, you know who it be. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, smoking on dope. Man, you know the radio host, saying the most, I brag and boast. Man, I got to get ghost. So
getting high on 85, doing 95, getting high on 85. Doing 95, man, I'm high on 85. Doing 95, getting high on 85. Doing 95, getting high on 85. Doing 95, getting high on 85. Doing 95, man, I'm high on 85. Doing 95, getting high on 85. Doing 95, yeah.
Smoking, cruising, smoking, cruising, smoking, cruising, smoking, cruising.
Still Beating Productions.